The episode starts with a flashback to 2014. We see Masha arriving at Zauberwald, broken and grieving after losing her daughter, Tatiana. She comes as a patient and is welcomed by Helena, the retreat's original owner. This flashback shows how Masha first became part of the retreat and sets up a big twist. Martin, who works quietly beside Masha, is actually Helena's son and the real heir to Zauberwald. This explains why Martin has been acting so uncomfortable. He doesn't trust Masha's dangerous experiments and feels she stole the retreat from his family. Back in the present, Martin finally snaps. He's seen enough of Masha breaking the rules, giving drugs to guests without permission, and putting her own goals above their safety. He confronts her in front of everyone and accuses her of taking Zauberwald unfairly and ruining his mother's work. He even blames David, Masha's ex and the father of her late daughter, for trying to take over the retreat too. But Martin's emotional outburst only causes more problems. David stays calm and makes Martin look bad by bringing up how he exposed Masha's mental health issues, which was against the rules. Meanwhile, the guests are facing their own struggles. Matteo pushes Victoria to tell her daughter Imogen the truth. She's dying. When Victoria finally tells her, it leads to a painful and emotional conversation. Imogen is angry and sad, but it brings out some of the best acting in the episode. Brian is still haunted by his past and sees visions of his puppet Jessie. In a strange but funny moment, he shoves the puppet into a suitcase as if to shut out his past mistakes. Tina and Wolfie's relationship starts to fall apart again. Agnes, quietly worried, tells Brian she thinks Martin might do something dangerous soon. The biggest surprise comes at the end. Masha tricks David into drinking her drugged tea. As he begins to hallucinate, she ties him to a chair and calls an emergency meeting. The other guests arrive, not knowing Masha wants them to act as a jury in some sort of strange trial. Her reasons are unclear. Is she looking for justice, revenge, or has she completely lost it? The episode ends on a tense note, with everyone wondering what Masha will do next. Review. Mergers and Acquisitions shows both the good and bad sides of 9 Perfect Strangers Season 2. The acting is strong, especially from Lucas Englander as Martin and Nicole Kidman as Masha. Martin finally speaks up, and it's powerful. Masha continues to be mysterious. Sometimes she seems wise, other times she looks dangerously unstable. The scene between Victoria and Imogen is the emotional highlight and feels very real. But the episode does have problems. It moves too slowly at times, with too many flashbacks and characters to keep up with. Some characters, like Wolfie and Peter, don't get enough screen time to feel important. The show's focus on psychedelic drugs adds cool visuals, but sometimes takes away from the emotional story. The question remains, is Masha trying to heal people, or is she just selfish and obsessed with control? By the end of this episode, it's hard to say. With the finale coming up, it's unclear if the show can wrap up all its storylines in a satisfying way.